Hi, so I'll be talking about my life today. Sorry I haven't been posting a lot recently. I was kinda busy with school if you may ask. So why don't we get started? So yeah. Basically, when I was in school, my mom and dad had trouble keeping me up because they think I'm troubling with school things, but yeah, I might have ADHD and anxiety, but that doesn't keep me from learning. And yeah, so when I was in grade 5, I was struggling a lot with the work, and basically my classmates has always been a trouble, but I like them, they're fine, but they won't keep bothering me. So yeah, so one day when it was almost the last day of school, me and my Araling Panipunan teacher had a test, but I didn't know we actually had a surprise test. So yeah, it was kind of a surprise for me, and I was actually bad at AP. So yeah, so I so when my classmate Vladimir paid for my exam, I didn't actually know because he didn't give me the exam. Just so you know, because he didn't actually give me an exam, but I tried calling him, and when it was gave back to teacher, I was too scared to go near her. She may because she was strict about that, but actually very friendly. But she was actually strict today. So yeah, I didn't get a test. I was bored. I drew, and when I drew, I probably thought that it's okay. My teacher is going to dismiss it anyway and let me test on the second day, but no, because when it was checking time, my teacher, yeah, Mrs. Anna, Mrs. Anna called my name for my score. No one answered, and I was nervous. And I said, Mrs. Anna, I didn't test today because no one paid for my exam. But then Vladimir was confused. He said, but I paid for exam. I gave you the exam. But I said, but you didn't. You didn't even give me the exam. Like, you can't. But then he said, then why didn't you call out for me? I said, I tried calling out for you, but you didn't answer, man. And then he got mad furious. But then teacher said, what was okay, so my real name is Maxine. What was Maxine doing? I said. And then they looked at my notebook and saw it had a lot of drawings. Then Star suddenly burst out, bluntly said she was drawing. And yeah, that's all. That's all. Yeah, I did. I was drawing, but I didn't think I was going to get it. She then requested me to go to her desk. I got to her desk and I was on the verge of crying. But no, 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 not that bad. No, I got to her desk and said, why didn't you get, and she asked, why didn't you test? I said, because I'm scared to go near you since you were always strict. Then teachers said, am I scary children? I don't bite. I didn't say you could bite. Like, bro. And then they bluntly said, yes, teacher, like, I'm sure they're afraid to request no. Like, yeah, I'm afraid too. But you didn't have to say yes. Because, oh yeah, David. And do you ever get that feeling that everyone is betraying you? Because yeah, I experienced that a lot. So yeah. So it's been a long time since I was post. So I'll post part 2 tomorrow. So yeah, bye.